Hey, what's up, guys? This is I'm in a Wheelchair on YouTube, and I am doing a Halo HQ episode, whatever episode I'm on, because I don't remember. It's been so long, and I am sorry. What you are looking at right here is Halo 3 gameplay footage, because it's the only game that has theater and campaign mode, unlike Reach, but I don't have Reach because I sold it. I don't really like Reach that much. You can hate me all you want, but Reach was not that good of a campaign. I mean, it had its moments, yeah, but no, not really in my opinion. I just found it to be really annoying with the whole health system and beatdown system and all that stuff. Like, I didn't like it at all. So yeah, I got rid of it. And the multiplayer just got really annoying after a while. But anyway, moving on to what I'm going to be talking about today on Halo HQ. Um, I am actually playing this with Cubone Studios. His gamer tag is Ultimo Lego Junkie, which is right in front of me, and he is the Abata, and I am the Master Chief, because Player 1 is better than Player 2. Um, so, I do apologize for the shakiness of the screen, and, there will be some cuts here and there because my controller, turned off on me during my recording of this. I have to record off of my TV because I don't have a awesome recording system for my console. So, moving on to what we're going to be talking about, um, is Halo 2 Anniversary and Halo 5. Alright, so I've been researching this topic for a few weeks, been following it. I actually just read some stuff today that really confused me. Um, so, some of you may know, and for those that don't know, Halo 2 Anniversary is obviously the sequel to, well, Halo 1 Anniversary, which makes sense, hence the name Halo 2 Anniversary. Remastered version of Halo 2, which, in my opinion, and most everyone in the Halo community, is the best Halo of all time, regards to multiplayer, regards to campaign, and just everything. So the reason why this is such a confusing topic to really discuss is because um, there was a leak of a bunch of stuff regarding Xbox One, regarding like Halo, 5 being pushed back to 2015, and Halo 2 Anniversary actually being the Halo that's coming out this year, which makes sense because Halo 2, if you remember, for those that are Halo fans, came out November. I think it was 14, November 14th of oh gosh, well, you're 2004. So 10 years later, that would be putting us to 2014 of November on the whatever day they really decide to put it out on. I guess the 14th would be ideal since it did come out at that time. So, will it be coming out this year? I think it will. But the recent story I just read threw me off. Here's the reason why. I'm going to go over the reasons why I think it's coming out in the first place. Um, One is because, you know, this leak happened by this guy that's, I guess, pretty trusted on NeoGAF. Um, and he said Halo 2 Anniversary will be coming out this year. Halo 5 will be pushed back, which to me is great news, right? Like, Halo 5, only has 2 years to develop. In my opinion, most games that don't at least get a 3-year dev cycle, which Halo always has a 3-year dev cycle, and For those that don't know what dev is, it's development. But anyway, so they have always had a 3-year development cycle, and for Halo 5 or Halo Xbox One, because they haven't officially released the name of the next Halo, but it's obviously Halo 5 because Master Chief's in it. And what else would it be called? Um, anyway, so, the fact that, you know, Microsoft has not debunked this guy for leaking all this information regarding that is kind of surprising that they just haven't come out and said, hey, it's coming out, or hey, that's not true. Uh, yeah, again, with the shaky camera, sorry. Um, but they haven't done any of that. They haven't, debunked this. They haven't actually come out and said that it's coming out. They've actually went after this guy for legal action, which means they're going after this guy like he really figured it out or something, and I think they're really mad because they were probably going to surprise us all and be like, oh, we're gonna push back the big blockbuster Halo, the ones that we usually get every 3 years or so, Halo 5, and give everyone Halo 2 anniversary to hold us off. And what a deal that would be, because Halo 2 again is one of the best Halos, known to, the Halo community. Me included. Like, Halo 2 anniversary, if you give me that, I'll be set for, oh man, I don't know how long, but Halo 2 is one of my favorites. And actually, I don't even know where my original Halo 2 copy is. So, if I get a new one, especially for Xbox One, like for the graphics capabilities that it does have, regardless of the whole 1080p versus 720 versus 900p fiasco, like the graphics are fairly, they're good. They're not as good as the PlayStation 4. Obviously, we all know that, but it's not that bad. The PlayStation 4 does not have that much of an advantage over the Xbox One. But anyway, back to Halo. So, the other thing is, there's actually a bunch of proof that is very, very, very sketchy. Steve Downes, the voice of Master Chief, actually said in an interview that he was doing, I forget where it was, but I read this on IGN, like, that he said, I don't know about Halo 5 coming out this year, but you can sure look forward to Halo 2 Anniversary this year. And shortly after he said that, he immediately, like a couple days later, or maybe the day after, said, oh, I didn't mean to give the wrong impression. I meant to say that I was reading stuff online about Halo 2 Anniversary possibly being a thing, and like about Halo 5. So he was basically saying that he was just going off a rumor and speculation that was going around on the internet, which I really don't buy. Again, because Microsoft has not come out and said anything about either game, really. Like, and what's weird is the thing that threw me off, because I'll get to that next. The thing that threw me off that I just read today was that the official Xbox magazine said something along the lines of Halo 5 is coming out in 2014, so rest assured you will be getting Halo 5 this year. So I'm like, okay, this is coming from the official Xbox magazine. So is this an actual official like confirmation that Halo 5 is actually coming out this year, or is it just like, is that just what they're saying? I don't know. Like, this is from official Xbox magazine. Like, they wouldn't lie about this. So I'm wondering, like, okay, if Halo 2 Anniversary is not happening, why haven't they just said it's not happening? Will it be flip flopped? Like what I mean is, um, will Halo 5 actually come out this year and Halo 2 Anniversary come out, the next year? I don't know. I don't think it's likely that it'll happen that way because, again, the anniversary for Halo 2 is this year, November 14th, so that makes sense. And if you do that, again, it'll give them more time to work on Halo 5. But I'm super confused. I don't know what's going on. The other proof that we have, I guess, is that they made a Halo 2 action figure in 2014. And I wonder why that is. Oh, is it just for the anniversary? No. There's cuz here's the catch. There is a I almost said beta. There is a code for an unlock for additional content, in-game content. For what? Halo 4? Highly unlikely. I don't know. It could be. I could be wrong. Or Halo, it could be Halo 5 beta or Halo 5 something. I don't know. This whole story is just weird. But I think the Halo 2 anniversary is going to happen regardless. Um, I don't think that they are going to release these two games at the same time because that would be really dumb and it wouldn't make sense. But that's just my opinion, and I really don't know what's going on with this story. It's really weird. Um, as much as I'd like Halo 2 to happen, like the anniversary to happen, like the way I want it to, like um, I don't know if it's gonna come out like this year or the next. So I'm just again confused. But moving on to what we're actually watching here. Um, Halo 3, I actually realized this. Because I used to say that Halo 3 was one of the, lesser of the campaigns in the series, or the trilogy, I should say, that the original trilogy. But actually, after playing, even the first level here, I realized how much I missed this. I missed this game, and you know, obviously, I don't like it as much as Halo One or Two, but the thing that Halo 3 had was large scale and big scale battles. I kind of use the same word, but not really. I don't know why I did that, but anyway, they had really big, epic, large scale battles. And what I mean by that is they had scarabs. Like, scarabs were a thing in 2, right? They introduced them in 2. You can kind of take them down in 2, but I think it was only like 1 or 2 that you took down. But they didn't really explode like crazy, like they do in 3. 3, when you take those freaking things down, man, you had to freaking run. Because when they explode, it's like all bets are off because you might die if you don't get out of there quick. And the explosion's like nice and bright and, crazy. And I was just talking to my, Donovan when I was playing this, and I was like, dude, this is crazy. Um, in my one of my favorite levels, which we'll actually be playing sometime here in the near future on the show, because we're gonna make this a series. This whole gameplay here, we actually have like I think 2 or 3 levels actually after this because we played for a while, um, and so the actual level that we stopped on was the Ark. The Ark is my favorite level. It's the one with the sand and I think the tanks, and where you take down a bunch of more scarabs, and it's just great. So I really love this game. I really love this whole trilogy, honestly. I wasn't a fan of Reach. Like I said, it was cool when it, was around, but after a while, I got burnt out because the whole armor lock thing and some of the abilities were stupid. The firefight was good, but it wasn't as good as it was in ODST. ODST was okay, but again, I consider the original Halo games, 1, 2, and 3, my my favorite Halos, just all together. Like I can really do without Reach, and I can really do without ODST, and I would have been fine. But then again, they both did introduce some cool things like the armor ability sprint, which I don't even know if this matters. But would they have put sprint in Halo 4 if sprint wasn't a thing in Reach? I don't know. But as we're coming to a close here, um, I personally think, and let me know what you guys think. I'm pretty sure everybody's gonna be thinking the same thing, but I think, especially after playing Halo 2 and 3, like dual wielding needs to come back. It definitely needs to come back. I missed it. I found myself using the SMGs a lot, because those two weapons, they're the same weapon, obviously, but together, like dual wielding those things is just awesome. And the one thing I like about Halo 2 is dual wielding needlers. And needlers, yes, I know it's overkill, especially on multiplayer, but it was just great. No other Halo has done it before. They took it out because it was OP, but if they make Halo 2 Anniversary, they better not touch that. They better not take that out. They better just leave it in there. Even for multiplayer, I don't care. Like, just leave it alone and just make the graphics good. 343, if you're listening to this, do that, and we will all be happy and satisfied. One more thing that I liked about the Halo 2 campaign was the auto lock rocket launcher. So, what do you guys think about Halo 2 Anniversary actually happening? And let me know in the comments below. And peace out, and God bless. Have a good rest of the day. This has been I'm in a Wheelchair on YouTube. Thanks.